Hey, how's it going? So tonight I wanted to come to you live to talk about why things are happening to you. If you happen to be catching this video live, do me a favor, hit pound live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you happen to be catching us via the replay, do me a favor, hit pound replay and let me know where you are tuning in from. You ever have things that are happening to you and you say to yourself, okay, why me? And why is this thing happening to me? I remember this had to happen maybe about 18 years ago. I had started a job when I first started working for higher education. I started working for a university, and my job at the time was to simply collect documents. I was working for the financial aid office, and I was told I was given a list of documents and a list of students, and I was simply responsible for calling those students for the sole purpose of trying to collect those documents. Now, when I first started that job, I had some aspirations, meaning that I said to myself, okay, I am starting at the beginning level, at the very, very entry level of this department. I would like to someday move up. So for that reason, I did what I thought I needed to do at the time, which was, put in the necessary work so that way I could be recognized and that way I could be promoted. In due time, I was able to be promoted. So I went from someone who was just simply collecting the documents to someone that was now able to review the documents, make sense of the documents, and help students to understand their financial aid. And I remember when that happened, there were individuals who were in my department, my peers and individuals. I remember being celebrated. Individuals were very happy for me, and I got a lot of kudos and so on and so forth. When I became a financial aid officer, my aspirations did not change. I still wanted to go to the next level. And for me at that time, the next level was to become a financial aid manager. So I did what I needed to do, and over time, I became a financial aid manager. Now, this time around, I still had people that celebrated me, but I had a lot fewer people that celebrated me. And what also happened is that I had some people that made it very hard for me. People who were my peers, people who were on my same level, who, quote unquote, we had a decent working relationship together. I had these same individuals. They started to make things very, very difficult for me and make it very, very, very challenging for me. And at first I couldn't understand. I was like, okay, why is this happening to me? And quite frankly, I didn't know how to handle it. Thankfully for me, we had a human resource department, and the human resource department was critical in helping me to be able to get through those trying times, because I couldn't understand, okay, why are these individuals making things just that much more difficult for me? Well, later to learn that I had to learn those things, because whenever you go to another level, there's going to be new challenges. Some people say there's going to be new devils, and those new challenges are necessary for you to be able to embrace that new challenge and for you to be able to go to the next step. So if you have some things that are happening to you, you say to yourself, okay, why are those things happening to me? They're supposed to happen to you when you go to the next step. You ever talk to some people that say, you know what, hey, I don't want to go to the next level because I don't want the stress. I've had conversations with a lot of different individuals who say, hey, I don't want a management role, if we're talking about it from a corporate standpoint, because they don't want that stress, because they know there comes with new responsibility come a certain level of challenge. And you can do one or two things. You can go ahead and resist that and go back to the prior level, or you can say to yourself, you know what, these things are happening to me for a reason. Embrace it, learn what you need to learn, because it's going to make you just that much more prepared for the next step. So the things that I went through, I don't know, back in 2005, 2006, as a new financial aid manager, prepared me to be a better financial aid manager slash financial aid director when the opportunities came in the future. When I launched my first business, right, there were a lot of things that didn't go too well. And one of the things I said to myself, why are these things happening to me? Well, they were happening to me because I rocked the boat, because I was going after new challenges. I was going after new territory, and sorry for those things to happen to me. So if you have things that are happening to you, if you're a coach, consultant, and or course creator, and you need help from a lead generation and or a marketing standpoint, I invite you to take advantage of a free marketing optimization call by going over to VladimirAdonis.com. So work through those challenges, embrace them because they are necessary for the next level. That's it. That's all I have for you tonight. I'll talk to you soon.